day, night, whatever it is for you, going according to plan. And if not, you know, I hope it get there, man. ASAP, ASAP. And I really just wanted to tap in with y'all, man, as we always do, and really just talk about the fact that, you know, dealing with so many people in life, man, you come across so many different types of individuals, like whether they just, you know, you got the people that's just always feeling some type of way, always moody. You got the people that's energetic, always in a good mood, always, you know, ready to do some shit, always happy, always, you know, always got the energy and the motivation to, you know, get the day going. You know, you got those groggy people, you got those people who don't talk, you got those people who are talkative, you got so many different types of individuals, you know, for different parts and walks of life that you have to, you know, interact with on a daily basis. Like, even if you introvert, even if you do not like people per se, you still have to interact some way, shape, or form with people to the point where you have to be able to converse. Even if you don't like it, even if you don't want to. And I know it's so annoying when you, and not all the time, but majority of the time, it's annoying as hell when you got somebody who constantly got something to say, bro. Like, bro, why you always got something up? What up? Like, you always got something. Like, it's always something, bro. Like, no matter what the situation is, no matter what it's aiming about, we can be talking about politics. You know, we can be talking about the game. We can be talking about anything. And so, particular people have the most outrageous, random, not always negative, but just anything, period, to say that's just gonna make you just throw everything off. Like, bro, like, what's up with you? Like, why you always speak? Like, you know, you don't want to be like, why you always speaking out of turn? Like, you always talking out the side of your neck. Like, you know, you really want to get out your body for real because it make you feel some type of way, even if it's not negative. Like, you know. And I don't know if that's an issue that we have to deal with as individuals. You know, we're the ones who see not really an issue with it, but who find it annoying relatively. I don't know if that's something that we got to deal with, or is it something that they got to deal with to stop being, you know, and stop doing what they doing. Like, I don't know. But what I do know is it's hard for me to deal with people who constantly have something to say about what, you know, whether I got going on, or even if they, whatever they got going on. Everything ain't got to be spoken on. Everything ain't got to be said. Shit ain't even got to be said to begin with. If you bring something to my attention, we talk about it to the extent that we talk about it. You don't have to overindulge, you know. You don't have to overthink. You don't have to provide your senses, your advice. You don't have to OD. You don't gotta overdo nothing. When you feel like you spoke on it to a point where it's like, okay, I think that we made a good point, you know, back and forth here and there, a good 5-6 points. All right, it's cool. Like, I think we can settle that unless it come about when, you know, in a different time, different manner, different setting, and then we talk about it again. Cool. Like, you know, as a human being that versatile and that can speak and that can, you know, articulate things. I'm not always right, of course. I don't want to be, but at the same time, it's like when you catch on to certain things, when you peep shit, it's like, okay, now I see that you just like talking. You just like running your mouth, and I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. They do be smart people. A lot of them be smart people, the ones that talk constantly, the ones that always got something to say, whether it's being funny or making a joke or whatever it is. You know, they just always want to input. And it's not always bad. And sometimes it's funny, sometimes it's, you know, ha, but, you know, for the most part, it's like, this shit is annoying, bro. Like, everything that I'm doing, everything that they doing, everything that anybody else is doing or got going on is being spoken about. It's being spoken of. Like, how are you jogging and juggling everybody else's life plus yours? How are you maintaining everybody else's life plus yours? How are you acknowledging what you got to do for your life plus what everybody else got to do for theirs? Good and bad. How are you analyzing everything that everybody is doing, plus what you got going on? It's crazy, and it don't even make sense for real. And I don't even think it's possible to do because you're gonna run yourself ragged. You're gonna really run yourself to the ground. You're gonna go crazy. Really dealing with people who always got something to say, bro. It's so annoying. It's annoying as hell. It's annoying. Even if I speak on the situation too much, I feel like myself that I'm getting annoyed on myself. I'm like, yo, I gotta chill. I gotta chill. And I know certain people, they don't mean no malice. They don't mean no harm. But at the same time, you gotta understand when, it's a time and place for everything. It's really a time and place for everything. Even if somebody needs that, even if somebody going through something that they may be the cause of. And sometimes people just need to hear that, that truthfulness. Like, yo, you started that. You can't have all these emotions built up about somebody else when you're the main cause of that issue. People sometimes don't want to hear that. People don't want to hear the truth necessarily all the time. Everybody just don't want to hear the truth all the time. It's weird, but it's G shit, nigga. I don't want to hear that right now. Like, I want to hear the bullshit because, like, that's where my mood is at right now. It's weird, but that's life, though. I swear to God, that's how people is operating. It's not just opinionated, it's factual because you see people that do these things. You witness people that do these things. That really be like, okay, they don't even view themselves at the root of the issue, but constantly got something to speak on or say something about somebody else's, what they got going on in their life. And somebody else's life can be shitty as hell. And you still like, yo, like, if you speak to somebody and they listen, cool. But if you speak it to somebody who's not listening, I don't see the outcome. I don't see what the outcome can be from that. That just sounds, like you're wasting time. Mind your business, man.